guys, this is The Flash and this is part 7 of my series trying to trade up my way from 10 keys up to 1000 keys. And before we start, I need to clarify some things. You might have seen my previous crate opening video and there were comments like you clickbaited me, but yeah, to be honest, it's just read the comment. It's not a clickbait, it's just part of the challenge of my 10 to 1000 key challenge, because I use the keys in my inventory which are part of the challenge to open the crates, because there are already series out there where people try to trade their way up with only trading, and my plan was to include some crate openings in the challenge as well, to get some more excitement to it, as well as some trade ups, because if I would watch a series, I don't want to see all the time trades. So I guess it's a good addition, but yeah, some people misunderstood that. And yeah, if you have suggestions, please try to do them in a normal way and not in some way like some people did that with insults. And yeah, I don't know why they have to do that. I mean, it doesn't help me. I'm pretty new to YouTube and I'm still trying to figure out the way how I will do YouTube, and yeah, just give me a bit of time. I always try to improve myself, and if you have constructive feedback, I'll always take a look over it and try to improve myself. But yeah, let's jump into the video. So here it is, and you might see that this inventory looks different to my crate opening inventory. The reason for that is that the crate opening inventory is around 120 trades in the future, so probably like 3 parts or maybe 4 parts. So yeah, that's the main reason, because editing takes a lot of time. I try to upload at least one of the videos of the parts of the series once per like 2 days. And yeah, it's just an insane amount of work, especially because I do like 30-40 trades per day, so it's getting more while getting less at the same time. But yeah, let's take a look at it. Currently we are sitting on an inventory worth 121 keys, with a total profit of 111 keys after 130 trades, with an average profit of 0.86 keys. We have 83 pure keys at this point, and yeah, I think the average profit will increase because of the new crate. Yeah, I'm pretty sure about that, because there are trades in which I can make around 10 keys profit, so yeah, it should definitely increase. But let's jump into the first trade. And here's the first one. I managed to find a guy on Discord who was interested in my Octane ZSR. He offered 4 nitro crates. The nitro crates were at 0.25 keys at this point, now they are 0.2 keys. And yeah, it's an equal trade, there's no profit, but we got items which are easier to trade, so I took that deal. Let's jump into the next one. And here's the next one. A guy was interested in my Orange Mantis and my Draco wheels. I valued the Dracos at 2 keys at this point and the Orange Mantis at 5.5 keys. And he was offering 7 pure keys and a Dominus GT, which I value 1 key in items, so he slightly overpaid. It's a profit of 0.5 keys with this trade. So yeah, let's jump into the next trade. And another one on Rocket League Garage. A guy was requesting my 2 Proton boost. I was looking for 0.5 keys each. He was offering 2 nitro crates, 4 PCC1, 2 turbo crates, so overall he was offering 1.2 keys in items. So it's a slightly overpay of 0.2 keys, but as always the crates are a lot easier to trade, so I took that deal with a slightly profit. Let's go into the next one. And here, this one is also from Rocket League Garage. A guy was requesting my crates, which are altogether 3.25 keys, and he was offering Endo MG88, Octane Snakeskin, Dominus GT Distortion, Octane ZSR Distortion and 1 key. I value the decals 1 key each at least. We already sold some of them even higher. So I was pretty confident that we get at least a profit of 1.75 keys. And another one on Garage, a guy was offering 7 mixed crates, I was looking for 5. So it's a slightly overpay of 0.2 keys for my Tachyon. And yeah, I was looking for as much crates as possible for my items and keys to prepare myself to have enough keys for the Overdrive Crate. And yeah, I guess I accomplished that. So yeah, let's jump into the next trade. And another one on Rocket League Garage. A guy was requesting my Neil Thermal, which I valued at 0.5 keys. He was offering Tachyon, which I value at the same, and a pink Buskill, which I value at 1 key. So it's an easy profit of 1 key with this trade. Let's go to the next one. And another one from Rocket League Garage. A guy was requesting my pink Spiralis. I had quite a lot of trouble to find buyers for it. At this point it was around 2 to 3 keys, so I was looking for 2.5 keys. And we got a nice overpay. He offered Endo, Dominos GT and 8 Nitro Crates, which is a total value of 5 keys. So we got an overpay of 2.5 keys, which is very nice. Let's jump into the next one. And another quick one on Rocket League Garage. A guy was requesting our Endo MG88 and he was offering us Octane Distortion and Octane ZSR Distortion. I value both at 1 key and the Endo MG88 too, at least 1 key. The Octane Distortion could be more. I already got better offers than 1 key for that, so maybe even more, but it's at least a profit of 1 key with this trade. And the next one on Rocket League Garage, a guy was requesting my Dark Matter. He was offering a Nitro Crate and 3 mixed crates, so we're looking at a very small profit of 0.05 keys. And yeah, we got more keys, we have less items, so it's easier to convert into keys, which is nice. Let's go to the next one. And another one on Rocket League Garage, a guy was requesting my Endo. He was offering 2 Nitro Crates, which is 0.5 keys, 8 Mixed Crates, which is 0.8 keys, 3 Easter items, which I value 0.1 keys each, and a GT, which is 1 key in items, Cobalt Victor Lobo wheels. The normal Cobalt Lobo wheels are around 1 to 1.5 keys, maybe 2 keys, and yeah, the Victor is at least 1.5 keys, so we're looking at an offer of 4.1 keys, so it's an overpay of 2.1 keys with this trade. And another quick one on Rocket League Garage. A guy was requesting my Septums and my Fire Plugs. He was offering 3 Nitro Crates, 2 Turbo Crates and 2 Mixed Crates. I valued the Fire Plug at 0.5 and the Septums at 0.33, so we're making a profit here of 0.42 keys. So let's go on to the next. And another one on Rocket League Garage. A guy was requesting my Grey Endo. It's pretty hard to get rid of Grey Endo, but I valued it at around 3 keys. He was offering us normal Endo, which is 2 keys, Tachyon 0.5, Triplex 0.5, Voltaic 0.5, a Mixed Crate 0.1 and a Octane ZSR. So we're looking at a profit of 1.6 keys with this trade. So it's a pretty good one. Let's jump into the next one. And another one on Garage. A guy was requesting my Endo. He was offering Sweeper Dominos GT, which I still value at around 1 key because most people don't care about the certifications for such low value items. And Tactician GT Distortion, which I value at 1 key as well. I also don't care about the certification at this one. And 2 Nitro Crates. So we are looking at a slightly overpay of 0.5 keys. And another quick one on Rocket League Garage. A guy was requesting another ZSR for 4 Nitro Crates. We had that trade before, so not much to say about this one. Let's jump into the next trade. And the next one is on Rocket League Garage as well. A guy was buying all of our Nitro Crates. He bought 20 Nitro Crates, which are worth 5 keys at this point. He was offering Playmaker Crimson ARA. The normal ARAs are 4 to 6 keys, but with the decent certification we should get 6 keys pretty safe. And a Saffron Fire Plug, those are 1 to 2 keys, but I value them at around 1.5 keys, so it's a total profit of 2.5 keys with this trade. And here's the next one on Rocket League Garage. I've traded a lot with very rare decals because the profit for them is so insane, and you will see a lot more of those trades, but I try to keep them very short so you won't get bored. And yeah, he offered 4 Nitro Crates, which is 1 key, and Pixel Fire, which is 0.5 keys, so it's an easy profit of 0.5 keys. Let's go into the next one. And the next one was from a guy in my Steam friend list. He was requesting my Octane ZSR LCS. He was offering Octane Distortion, which is 1 key at least, GT Distortion, which is 1 key, and 1 key Pure. I was looking for around 1 key for the RLCS decal, so it's an easy profit of 2 keys with this trade. Let's go to the next one. And again on Rocket League Garage, a guy was requesting my Mantis. He was offering Black Vortex after some negotiation. And the Black Vortex was at this point 2 to 3 keys, and the Mantis 1.5 to 2 keys, and it became quite hard to get 2 keys and items for the Mantis, so I preferred the Black Vortex because I was sure to sell them for at least 2 keys. And yeah, they are very popular, and let's jump into the next trade. And I found this trade via RL Trades on Rocket League Garage. A guy was requesting Dominus GT for 1 key, which is a no-brainer. The key is a lot easier to trade than the GT, and the GT is only worth 1 key, so simple trade. Let's go to the next. And here's another no-brainer trade. A guy was offering Aviator Parallax for 6 keys, and at this point the Parallax was 6 to 7 keys. So yeah, we are looking at an easy profit of 1 key, because with the certification we should easily get 7 keys for it, at least, maybe 8 keys. So easy trade. Let's go to the next one. And another one which I found on Rocket League Garage via RL Trades. A guy was offering his Sky Blue Loopers for 8 keys, and at this point the Sky Blue Loopers were 9 to 11 keys, so I was very confident to get at least 10 keys for it, especially because of the crate retirement. I didn't expect them to go down because of the new crate, so I took that deal. It's an easy 2k profit. And let's go to the next. And another quick one on Rocket League Garage. A guy was requesting my Hypernova for 6 crates. One of them was a turbo crate. I was looking for 5 mixed crates, so it's an easy profit of 0.15 keys. And we have crates now. It's a lot easier to trade for pure keys, so let's go into the next. And another quick one on Rocket League Garage. A guy was requesting my Dark Matter, and we got a decent overpay. He was offering 2 Nitro crates, 1 turbo crate, 2 mixed crates, and an Endo MG88 certified Paragon. So he was overpaying by 1.35 keys, because I value the Endo MG88 already at 1 key. So nice offer. Let's go to the next trade. And here's another pretty nice one on Rocket League Garage. I got rid of an item which I had for quite a while. It's the 4-screen Dominus RLCS. I was looking for around 2 keys since it was very hard to get rid of it, but we ended up getting a very nice offer, which is 2 keys, 3 mixed crates, Pink Invader, which I value at 0.5, Breakout Vector, which I value at 0.5 as well, so it's an easy profit of 1.3 keys with this trade. And here's another one on Rocket League Garage. I was quite surprised that someone was requesting the bunny ears, because almost everyone has them, and he offered a Slime Invader. I was asking him if he has something different, but that's the only one he had. But I took that deal because it's a profit of around 0.4 keys. And yeah, the Lime Invaders are definitely a lot easier to trade than the bunny ears, so let's go into the next trade. And here's another one on Rocket League Garage. A guy was requesting my Aviator Parallax. He was offering 6 keys plus Sky Blue Lobos plus Cobalt Triplex. I valued the Aviator Parallax at 7 keys, the Sky Blue Lobos at 1.5 keys, and the Cobalt Triplex at 2 keys. So we're looking at a profit of 2.5 keys. So let's go to the next. And here's another trade for my crates on Rocket League Garage. A guy was offering 3 keys for 30, which was what I was looking for. So we've made 2 trades, 20 for 2 and 10 for 1. At the moment you can get up to, I guess, 18 mixed crates for 1 key, and if you are a bit patient, you can easily sell 10 mixed crates for 1 key, so there's definitely a bunch of profit with this strategy. But yeah, it's a bit boring in my opinion, so I don't like it that much, but I try to get rid of my items, trade them into crates, because it's the best way to get pure keys. So let's go to the next. And here's a trade which I found via RL Trades on Rocket League Garage. A guy was offering his scorer Purple Mantis for 5 keys, and the normal Purple Mantis was worth 5 to 6 keys, but with the scorer certification I was very confident that we get at least 7 keys for it. So it's in profit of 2 keys with this trade, but I wouldn't recommend to try to get painted mantis and trade them for profit, because it's very hard at this point to get rid of them, so yeah, don't do it. And this one is from RL Garage again. I found it also via RL Trades. A guy was offering his Cobalt disco for 3 keys, and the discos seem to had a very nice demand, especially because of the crate retirement. And Cobalt is a very popular color for the discos, so I was pretty confident to get at least 1 key profit for them, maybe 2 keys. So let's go to the next. So here's another one on Rocket League Garage. A guy was requesting our ZSR. It was quite easy to sell the ZSR. He was offering the GT Distortion and the Orange Griffin. I value all the items at 1 key, so it's an easy 1 key profit. And yeah, let's go to the next one. And here's the trade from Steam. A guy was requesting my GT. He was offering 1 key, so I took that deal, and we had that before. And let's jump into the next trade. And another quick one. A guy was requesting another GT for Octane ZSR certified Acrobat and 2 mixed crates. I guess the Acrobat certification makes it a bit easier to sell. Both cars usually have the same value and almost the same demand. And you also added 2 mixed crates, so we are looking at a profit of 0.2 keys. And another quick one. A guy was requesting a CC4. He offered Fireplug, which is definitely an overpay. He needed that crate quick, so I took that deal. It's a 0.4k profit. And here's another trade on Garage. We finally got rid of our last Striker Mantis. As you can see with the certification, I already scored like 500 goals. There you can see for how long I had that car. And yeah, he was offering 4 keys. I was looking for 4.5 keys at first, but then I was looking for 4 keys, which is exactly what he offered. So I took that deal. I was happy with that deal. We bought that in an earlier episode for 3 keys, so it's a 1 key profit. Let's go to the next. And here we get rid of our Octane ZSR via Rocket League Garage, and he was offering Octane Snakeskin and Octane MG88. Both are very popular. I value both at least at around 1 key, and Domino's Mondo, which I value at 0.2 keys, so it's an overpay of 1.2 keys. And with this trade we didn't make profit. We converted our Breakout Mondo into crates on Rocket League Garage, so let's jump into the next trade. Alright, and this one was on Rocket League Garage as well. A guy was requesting my Fireplugs, and he was offering 4 Nitro crates and a PCC1, so it's an overall value of 0.7 keys. I was looking for 0.5 keys, so we made a profit of 0.2 keys with this trade. So let's go to the next. And here the next one was again on Rocket League Garage. A guy was requesting my Endo MG88. I was looking for around 1 key, but he was offering 5 Nitro crates and 1 mixed crate, which is a total value at this point of 1.35 keys, so it's an overpay of 0.35 keys. And yeah, at this point the Nitro crates were still at around 0.25 keys, but they were about to drop to 0.2 keys. And here's another one on Rocket League Garage. We finally got rid of our Sky Blue Loopers. It took a bit longer than I was expecting. We bought them for 8 keys. He was offering 9 keys plus 2 nitro crates, a Roadhog and a Type S, which is a total profit of 0.75 keys. So yeah, let's jump into our last trade of this part of the series. And here it is from Rocket League Garage. A guy was requesting my Octane MG88 and he was offering Pink Mantis, which is a sick overpay. The Pink Mantis was at this point around 4 to 5 keys, so it's an overpay of 3.5 keys because I valued the Octane MG88 at 1 key. So yeah, this shows again how popular those Octane very rare decals are. So let's go into our statistics.
Hola guys, this is the Flash, the fastest trader alive.
In this video series we are trying to trade up our way from 10 keys up to 100 keys in only 1 week. We are doing this by trading on different platforms like Steam, Rocket League Garage, multiple Discord servers,